Hey FJH, welcome back to this week's edition of EGLZ News. I hope you had an amazing weekend.
Let's start this broadcast off with the inspirational quote from Lakin.
Now it's time for this week's inspirational quote of the week. If you are allergic to a thing, it is best not to put that thing in your mouth, particularly if that thing is cats, by Lemony Snicket. So remember to keep cats out of your mouth if you're allergic to them.
Thank you, Lakin.
Let's see what's going on this spooky week with Blake.
Now time for this week's Week at a Glance. There's a basketball game, October 25th at Martin's Mill, starting at 5 p.m. There's a football game, October 28th at home against Eustis, starting at 5 p.m. There's a neon pep rally. Wear neon and come show your Eagle spirit. Here are your Red Ribbon weekdays. Monday is Decades Day, Tuesday is USA Day, Wednesday, anything but a backpack day, Thursday, neon and sunglasses, and Friday is Disney Day.
Lunch menu for the week. Monday we'll be having spicy chicken sandwiches. Tuesday, garlic French bread pizza. Wednesday, soft beef tacos. Thursday, pepperoni pizza. And Friday, Nashville hot chicken bites. That's all for this week's lunch menu. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Thank you, Blake. Sounds like a fun week.
Now let's see how our football team did with Taylor.
Now it's time for this week's sports recap. 7th A football won against TIG. Now it's time for your athletes of the week. 7th grade girl Callie Taylor. 8th grade girl Samaya Wiley. Happy Halloween, everyone.
Thanks, Taylor.
Now let's see what the weather's going to be like this week with Opie.
Today will be partly cloudy with a high of 87 and a low of 68. Now on to your weekly forecast. This week we'll have highs in the mid-80s and lows in the high 60s. Now back to you guys.
Thank you, Opie.
Let's see who's turning 1 year older this week with Rainey.
Happy birthday to Cole Collins, October 27th. Leslie Gutierrez, October 27th. Corbin Barlow, October 30th. Gustavo Aguilera, October 31st. John Henzelka, October 31st.
Thank you, Rainey. I hope they have an amazing birthday.
Now let's go to Blake with the special.
Now it's time for this week's special.
I'm going to interview the band directors about Emily and see what they have to say about her. About Emily. So first, just tell me about like her and the story.
Emily really is the band hall ghost. She haunts the main hallways here and upstairs. Legend has it we have these doors that are in the band hall, and legend has it that she climbed up one of them and fell out. Okay, but Emily is the friendly one. She likes playing on instruments in here and playing little pranks on everyone who's around the band hall. So if something goes wrong, you're like, what in the world is that? That was Emily.
So you can just tell me everything that you know about Emily.
Well, see, I've been here for the shortest time, so nothing's happened to me, but I've heard all kinds of stories about ghosts upstairs, specifically Emily. All the seniors have had experiences with Emily, all the upperclassmen, really. I hear stories all the time from seniors, juniors, and even sophomores that have to go up there for when we're getting ready to do marching band or whatever. There was one time I had to go up there to make sure that there was no more students before a football game. And you just hear all kinds of of noises up there when you're by yourself. Almost never when you're there with people, but when you're by yourself, that's when Emily likes to play tricks on you, I think.
That's all for this week's special.
That was interesting, Blake.
Let's see what Kaylee has planned for the game.
Now it's time for this week's Game of the Week. This week we'll be having a mummy wrap. Each grade will have 2 people and one of them will get wrapped in toilet paper. These will be the contestants.
What a great game, Kaylee.
Thank you for watching this week's edition of
EGLZ News. You said thank. Oh, okay.
You just restart. Hold on. Restart. Right.
It's close to midnight, something evil's lurking in the dark. Under the moonlight, you see a sight that almost stops your heart. You try to scream, but terror takes the sound before you